What's up, everybody? This is From Beer to Ketosis, and I am going to walk you through my salmon and mashed cauliflower and broccoli dinner. I got this salmon from Whole Foods. Literally just got it about 20 minutes before I started to cook this. Speed it up a little bit for y'all so this isn't too boring. I found a seasoning called paleo powder, I believe it was called. Really good. Just got it through Whole Foods, I think. Added some lemon slices. Season your fish however you want. Preheated oven at 350 degrees. Little pat of butter into my pan for my broccoli. I've had this broccoli for a couple days, so some of it was a little bit brown. I just picked that out, no big deal. And my cauliflower. Toss broccoli in there into a hot pan with some butter. Just toss that around, get it coated a little bit. Add my seasoning, some pink salt. And what you don't see here is that I opened the wrong side of the pepper and just dumped a bunch of pepper into that. So, and then I sneezed, which you don't see either. But it was kind of funny. Nope, there's the sneeze. Alright, so easiest way to cook your broccoli is to steam it. I like to just seal it in Tupperware and microwave it for 5 minutes. So that's what you see me doing right here. Hey, don't give me crap over my messy kitchen. It's just a sink. You'll see me clean it later on. I chopped up some bacon here. I made that bacon earlier, by the way, so I didn't get a chance to make it on video. Some HEB mild cheddar. I mean, any kind of cheese works fine, but I prefer cheddar in my cauliflower. Let's grate that. Plop some sour cream in there. I'm not a baker. I don't measure, really. Just put as much as you want in there. Sorry, guys. I contemplated using that better half. It's really good in coffee. It's coconut cream and almond milk, unsweetened, so probably would have worked. Pink Himalayan salt, some garlic powder. Now be careful with that garlic powder because one time I used way too much and I had to roast another head of cauliflower and use a whole nother head of cauliflower just to make it work. I like to put my cauliflower in there right out of the microwave nice and hot so that way it melts the cheese, regulates the temperature, and it comes out at the perfect temperature after you process it. We don't need to see all that. I process it for about like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. Just until it's got the consistency that you're looking for. You're looking for a good mashed potato consistency. Now be careful if you put too much sour cream in there, it's going to be too runny. Maybe if you're going to put more sour cream, omit the heavy whipping cream. Whatever works for you. It'll take a lot of thought in there sometimes. Slip your bacon in there. You want to slip the bacon in at the very end because you don't want to process the bacon too much. You don't want to break that up a lot. You want to pulverize it. Some nice roasted broccoli. It's got some nice little char bits on it, but it's not completely burnt. Get my knife off. I like to do my dishes as I go, so that way I don't just end up with a messy kitchen at the end of cooking. Ooh, nice and shiny. Wipe it up. Toss that in there. Toss that in the trash. What am I going to decide here? Let's do this. This is for plating. So I did one for me, one for my roommate, and then I saved one for me for leftovers. So like tomorrow. so I don't have to cook tomorrow. Taste some of it, make sure it's good, right? No, it is good, I promise. Plate that broccoli. Bada bing, bada boom. Make sure it's even so your roommate doesn't get mad at you for having more. Throw a little bit in your Tupperware. Try some of that. Enjoy a little bit of Topo Chico, carbonated mineral water for those who don't know. I was trying to check the time so I could show you that I waited like 10 minutes in between pulling it out of the oven and cutting it, but that didn't work out too well for me. I didn't realize that you wouldn't be able to see the exact time. But it was about 10 minutes. Just let it cool down enough that it regains its consistency. Roommate doesn't like lemons, so I just pretend I never had them on her part. Now I gotta make it look pretty for the gram. Throw that third piece in the Tupperware. Try a little bit. Pop a lid on, put it in the fridge. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, so while I take my Instagram pictures and post those, this is a good time for me to tell you to follow me on Instagram at From Beer to Ketosis. Also hit the notification bell on my YouTube channel and like, share, and subscribe and get me some love, guys. Love y'all.